Imagine a world where Joan of Arc is just the girl who burned toast. Or Harriet Tubman is known only for her legendary hide-and-seek skills. Have we forgotten these heroes? Welcome to Lost in Time, the video series where we uncover history's finest and often overlooked legends. Forgotten warriors, intellectuals, rebels and pioneers. Today we ask, what makes a hero truly unforgettable? Join us as we journey through time, rediscovering the lives of these remarkable individuals. Let's start with Joan of Arc, the French teenage warrior who, at 17, decided she was done with teenage drama and instead wanted to end the 100 Years' War. Born in 1412 in Domremy, a small village in northeastern France, Joan grew up during a time of great turmoil. The 100 Years' War between France and England had been raging for decades, and the French were in desperate need of a hero. Spoiler alert, it didn't quite work out, but let's back up a bit. Joan claimed to have received visions from saints instructing her to support Charles VII and help drive the English out of France. Despite her young age and lack of military experience, she managed to convince Charles to let her lead an army, and lead she did. She claimed divine guidance, led France to several military victories, and then was rewarded with being burned at the stake. Thanks, medieval justice system. Joan's most famous victory came at the Siege of Orléans in 1429, where her leadership and bravery turned the tide in favor of the French. Her presence on the battlefield was said to inspire the troops and strike fear into the hearts of the English. But hey, at least she's a saint now. I guess that's something. After her capture by the Burgundians, who were allied with the English, Joan was put on trial for charges including heresy and cross-dressing. The trial was a sham, and she was found guilty and sentenced to death. On May 30th, 1431, Joan was burned at the stake in Rouen, but her legacy lived on. In 1456, a posthumous retrial declared her innocent, and she was eventually canonized as a saint by the Roman Catholic Church in 1920. Today, Joan of Arc is remembered as a symbol of courage, faith, and the fight for justice. Her story has inspired countless books, films, and works of art, and she remains a national heroine of France. From humble beginnings to leading armies and becoming a saint, Joan of Arc's life is a testament to the power of conviction and the impact one person can have on history. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed by life's challenges, just remember Joan of Arc, the teenager who took on an army and changed the course of history. Next up, we travel back to Alexandria, Egypt, where Hypatia was schooling people in mathematics, astronomy and philosophy. Picture this, while most people were still trying to figure out how the sun works, Hypatia was out here mapping celestial bodies and teaching geometry like a boss. Her lectures drew crowds from all over the Roman Empire, but naturally, being a brilliant woman in a male-dominated world didn't sit well with everyone. Hypatia was born around 360 AD and became one of the leading scholars of her time. She was the head of the Neoplatonic School of Philosophy in Alexandria, where she taught a variety of subjects, including mathematics, astronomy and philosophy. Her intellectual prowess and eloquence made her a highly respected figure, attracting students from far and wide. But naturally, being a brilliant woman in a male-dominated world didn't sit well with everyone. Hypatia's prominence and influence made her a target of political and religious strife. Her association with Orestes, the Roman governor of Alexandria, and her perceived pagan beliefs put her at odds with Cyril, the bishop of Alexandria, and his followers. Unfortunately, she met a rather sharp end at the hands of a mob. In 415 AD, Hypatia was brutally murdered by a group of Christian zealots. They dragged her from her chariot, stripped her, and killed her in a particularly gruesome manner. This brutal act was a significant blow to the intellectual community of Alexandria, but her influence on science and reason still echoes today. Hypatia's work laid the groundwork for future scholars and scientists. Her legacy lives on as a symbol of knowledge, reason, and the tragic consequences of intolerance. Talk about brains before beauty. Now let's talk about Harriet Tubman, the Underground Railroad's fearless conductor, and the world's most determined escape artist. Escaping slavery once? Impressive. Going back 13 times to free over 70 others? Downright legendary. Imagine being so stealthy that you outmaneuvered an entire system designed to keep you captive. Harriet Tubman was born into slavery in Maryland, but she escaped to freedom in the North in 1849. She didn't just stop there. She made it her mission to rescue her family and others from the bonds of slavery. Over the course of 11 years, she returned to the South 13 times, risking her life each time. She used the network of anti-slavery activists and safe houses known as the Underground Railroad. Tubman was so effective that she was never caught and never lost a single passenger. Her courage and determination earned her the nickname Moses, after the biblical figure who led his people to freedom. But her story doesn't end there. During the Civil War, Tubman worked for the Union Army. She served as a cook, a nurse, and even a spy. She was the first woman to lead an armed expedition in the war. In 1863, she guided the Combahee River Raid, which liberated more than 700 slaves. Tubman's legacy is one of bravery, resilience, and unwavering commitment to justice. She remains an enduring symbol of the fight for freedom and equality. The best part, she didn't just stop with the Underground Railroad. When the Civil War came around, she was like, "Oh, you need a spy and a nurse? No problem, I'll do both." The original multitasker, am I right? Next up, we've got Toussaint Louverture, the man who took on not one but 3 empires to liberate Haiti from colonial rule. Toussaint Louverture is a name that resonates with the spirit of resistance and the fight for freedom. Born into the brutal conditions of slavery, he rose above his circumstances to become a beacon of hope and a symbol of resilience for his people. Born into slavery, he worked his way up to becoming a brilliant military strategist. His early life was marked by hardship and oppression, but Toussaint's indomitable spirit and keen intellect set him apart. He learned to read and write, a rare skill among enslaved people, and used his knowledge to understand the world around him and the forces that oppressed his people. France, Spain, and Britain all tried to crush his revolution, but Toussaint was like, "Nah, I'm good," and successfully led the Haitian Revolution to victory. His military acumen was unparalleled. He orchestrated complex strategies that outmaneuvered the seasoned armies of 3 of the world's most powerful empires. His leadership was not just about brute force. It was about inspiring his troops and the people of Haiti to believe in the possibility of freedom. Sure, he was later imprisoned by Napoleon, but by then, Haiti was already on its way to becoming the first black republic in history. Toussaint's capture and imprisonment were a testament to the threat he posed to colonial powers. Even in captivity, his legacy continued to inspire the fight for independence. The seeds of freedom he planted had taken root, and the Haitian people were determined to see his vision through to fruition. Not bad for a guy with zero chill. Toussaint Louverture's story is a powerful reminder of the impact one individual can have on the course of history. His unwavering commitment to the cause of liberty and justice transformed Haiti and left an indelible mark on the world. His life and legacy continue to inspire movements for freedom and equality across the globe. The story of Toussaint Louverture is not just a chapter in the history of Haiti. It is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit to overcome oppression and fight for a better future. Elizabeth Blackwell, who, in the 1840s, looked at a world full of male doctors and said, "Yeah, I'm going to change that." As the first woman to earn a medical degree in the United States, she paved the way for women in medicine. She faced a lot of, "Are you sure you belong here?" stares from her peers. But Elizabeth didn't just belong, she thrived. She was often ostracized and ridiculed by her male counterparts. But she didn't let the prejudice stop her. Her perseverance and dedication to her craft were unshakable. She graduated top of her class in 1849, a monumental achievement that shattered the glass ceiling in the medical field. She went on to open her own medical school for women, proving once again that smashing barriers is always more fun with a scalpel. She established institutions that allowed future generations of women to follow in her footsteps. Thanks to her, the medical field is richer, more diverse, and more inclusive. Elizabeth Blackwell's story is a testament to the power of resilience and vision. She didn't just break the glass scalpel, she forged a path for countless women to heal, innovate, and inspire. Her influence continues to resonate in every hospital, clinic, and medical school where women are making a difference. Elizabeth Blackwell's name is synonymous with courage, determination, and groundbreaking achievements in medicine. And now let's journey back to the early 19th century in the coastal cliffs of Lyme Regis, England. Meet Mary Anning, a woman who would forever change the face of paleontology. Born into a poor family, Mary's keen eye and relentless curiosity led her to discover some of the most significant fossils of her time. At just 12 years old, she unearthed the first complete ichthyosaurus skeleton. This was no small feat. It was a groundbreaking discovery that challenged the scientific community's understanding of prehistoric life. She faced skepticism and dismissal from the male-dominated scientific world. Despite this, her discoveries continued to make waves. Mary didn't have formal education, but she had something far more valuable: passion and determination. Her findings laid the groundwork for the study of paleontology, contributing to the emerging theories of evolution and extinction. She inspired future generations of scientists and fossil hunters, proving that you don't need a formal degree to make monumental contributions to science. Mary's story is a testament to the power of curiosity and perseverance. She turned her passion into a lifelong pursuit, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and educate. So there you have it, 6 heroes who were far ahead of their time, making the world a better place whether history remembers them or not. Now the question is, what legacy will you leave behind? If you've enjoyed this journey through history's forgotten heroes, Don't let their stories fade. Like, share, and subscribe to make sure these incredible people stay remembered. Who knows? Maybe you'll discover more unsung legends just waiting to be celebrated. Stay curious, stay brave, and never forget to look back before moving forward.